Hi, last video in Betty's apartment in Brooklyn. I am about to go speak very soon. We're going to head up to the location. If you're in New York, come see us. Come see me talk today. I'm going to be sharing my entire spiritual story. I have like a ton of slides and it'll be like an hour of me sharing it. So if y'all are in New York, I'll put the link to join us. It's at 1 Eastern time. And I'm going to tune in for an angel message. I wanted to do this before I headed out for the day. So let me see what I'm hearing today. And there's a lot of stuff going on. So let's see. I mean, here's the first thing I'm hearing. And I know angels aren't politicians, but I'm hearing show up as love. The best thing you can do with anything that's going on around you is to center and ground into the love frequency that is, basically you could bring it through your body and your heart and send it out to others as you're going through your day. That doesn't mean to not go to show up to different events and things happening, but it does mean to not get lost in the outer world. They're kind of saying, I know so many different philosophies are out there, but they're like, it's an illusion, it's also real. It's a distraction, but it's also happening. And they're saying human suffering is never taken lightly. But getting lost, again, they're showing me like people getting lost in the outer world, people putting their entire being into the outer experience. And they're asking us to come back and to find a balance and centering in the love in your heart. Again, they always say this. It doesn't mean to deny it, but it does mean to balance it. You can't get your nurturing, your sustenance, your breath by from the outer world. Positive or negative things happening in the outer world. That's not going to sustain you. It needs to come from within and from love, divine love, presence, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I guess they're saying I should tell you this. Like I did before I started doing a bunch of healing, I studied politics. Like I was in politics kind of in college. I interned at the US Embassy. That's what I was doing with my life. So, I do take it pretty seriously what goes on. Um, but they are encouraging us to find a balance. Let's see. If you can show up as joy today in one way, do that. Any way that you can show up and be joy in yourself and share that with other people, they would really love you to do that. And spend time bringing that like heavenly light down into yourself, healing and finding peace through meditation, through prayer, all of the things that are suggested, breath work, whatever you do it. And they're saying just humans are being called to show up as love. And the more each of us do that, the more we do that, the better, more likely like peace is going to happen, less strife. And they're saying don't let those who are living, well, they're not going to, it sounds like, but those who don't let them who are living in a state of separation prevail. That's an untruth. It's a universal untruth because we are really all one. So show up as that truth, and that truth will continue to grow. It sounds abstract, but I think it's also pretty practical. Let's see. And again, they always say this, but y'all can all receive these messages for yourself. You can do the same exact thing in your own way. It's just meditating, centering, and inviting the loving vibration in. I love to do this now because, well, people tell me it helps them, but also, I felt those frequencies, the angels around me when I had my spiritual experience. So I'm basically relaxing and hearing that frequency. But they don't speak in words. They kind of like are up here and they're like, okay, if we had to tell you this to say it in words, it sounds like this. But they show me images too, and it's really cool. But it's not just for me, it's for everyone to do. They're saying like humans can become elevated and more like angelic as we root down into love. And they're saying, please don't give in to the illusion of separation. That's what they want. That's what the people who are living out separation want. And it's just not true. So if that helps, I hope it does. Let's see if there's any other good advice or help they have for us. Know how loved you are and how completely held. All of your prayers are heard. All of your worries are heard. And they're your angels, your team of light, your guides, they're trying to get through like whatever boundaries or barriers we have. They're showing me like chipping away if you have like kind of mental protection in a way. But they're not going to show up in a scary way or a way that doesn't make sense to you. Like the divine will work with whatever framework you're within. And they're saying it doesn't have to be complicated, but just open your heart and call out to them. It'll show up as love and you'll feel it as love, and that's how you'll know it's definitely something worth entering into. It's a relationship, it's a dance that we each develop. And when they're showing me when we're not in touch with that love, that support, that's heavenly support, we're just cut off from it and like almost like we're starving ourselves when we're not. And that's why, again, it's important to get back in touch with our own experiences outside of any cultural programming we've had, whatever we had before. It's just that own personal experience in your heart and your awareness that will take you where you need to go and allow you to feel that support. But they are saying, like, don't forget all of the programming you've had. Like, some of us needed, I needed to be raised the way I was raised, and it helped me in a lot of ways. But there's a balance and there's a way to make it more sustainable and whole. So whatever programming you were raised with, don't like just throw it out, but use what you know from that to allow you to continue developing. You're not just supposed to stay the same. Like I was raised with this belief system. I'm keeping it my whole life. Allow other things to come in, especially as they resonate with your heart, as you do your healing journey. Let's see what else. I think that's it. They don't have too much to say. They know I have to go get ready for my talk. But I hope if you're around, you'll come. And I am teaching a workshop, like a donation based. It could be free if you are in that state right now at the end of June online. And it's going to be an hour of like how I do this and all the tips I have that I've figured out to share. I'll put the link for that too. I think I can't remember. It's at the end of June on Zoom. So hope that was helpful. See you at 1 if you're in New York, and love y'all a lot. Bye.